All right. And we are live. Hello. Hello there. Hey, College Park. Hello there, my darlings. Hello. Have you missed me? Did you miss me, darlings? Did you miss the doll? Well, I missed y'all, honey. I really have. I needed to go home for a minute and process some things, child. So we're going to get into it, honey. So listen. College Park is where it all goes down, yeah. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. What's going on, babies? Listen, thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your well wishes, honey. I got to Detroit in one piece. Yes, I did. Praise the Lord. I came back in one piece. Praise the Lord. And my trip home was very therapeutic for me, you know. As I told y'all before, that was my first time going home. Ooh. I didn't see this light change, honey. Thank you. I didn't see this light change, child. And I was about to flash through, and this boy come running across the street on his bike. Girl, that would have been tragic. Okay. But that's all right. We're going to keep on moving and keep on grooving, honey. But it was therapeutic for me. I was able to release. I had a purge moment, honey, where, wow, I was on the phone and trying to hit me that, you know, I wasn't seeing my mother. My mom was not there no more, you know. My brother is not there anymore. Now, my brother been gone for it's been 11 years now. It'll be 12. Come February 21st. That's when my brother passed. 12 years ago. Almost 12 years ago. And so that hit me, and I had a weak moment. This goddamn thing here. Okay, wait a minute. Did it get me? Okay, there we go. I got to get a new one of these little phone holders, because apparently to hit a bump or something, this thing does not adequately hold this phone like I need it to. And it's not the phone, it's because of the casing. But so I was able to do that. Met with my family, you know, my sisters, most of the children, honey. Okay, most of them. One of my nephews had to work, and his only off day was Sunday, and I didn't get a chance to get over to him to see him, but I talked to him on the phone, so that was cool. My other nephew, I didn't get a chance to see him either, which it upsets me. But I talked to his mom, and she's like, "Tank gonna be cool, honey. He in his room chilling because he got to get ready for school in the morning. So, honey, he doing his thing of mentally preparing and all that kind of stuff." But, you know, I don't like it when I don't see all of my babies, honey. But I did see all of the grand nieces and nephews, honey. I saw all of my grands, child. And I met my new one, honey. Now, Kaden is 2 years old. And, of course, I had not met him. Okay. So, honey, I got to play with him and carrying on that. Of course, it took a minute for him to warm up to me and things and all that. But when he did, honey, now I was the jungle gym child. This boy climbed on top of me, wanted me to pick him up and hold him and put his head on my shoulders and all. And I wouldn't want nothing. You hear me? I didn't want to take a little piece of biscuit or something and sop him up, child. That was my grandbaby, honey, my grandnephew. So that was cool. Then I went to go see my nieces. Well, wait a minute. My niece, my grandniece, and I have a trans nephew, honey. So that was cool because my nephew is in transition, and yeah, it's something. It's something because we me being a transgender advocate, and to see that this has hit my family in this way directly, it gives me an opportunity to, shed some light on it and carry it on, and to help my baby get through this, because it was rough navigating the things and this, that, and the other. So I'm ecstatic about where he's coming to be and carrying on, looking like his daddy. Child, if you don't look just like my brother, child, okay? He got a little facial hair growing and things and shit. I got a little jealous because shit, his facial hair does better than mine. This stuff would not, I get hair, but it doesn't go into anything. It doesn't turn into nothing. The older I get, the more hair grows, right? But there was that. So I had all that to do, but I got to go back home. I got to go back because my father laid something heavy on me, child. My father, he called and then he told me that he wanted to talk to me when I got there. So when I went to go see him, I'm like, Pops, what's up? He says, well, I need for you to come with me because I want to put your name on my bank account and on all my important papers and things. So in case anything happened to me, you could take care of this business. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. So I'm like, oh, okay. We talking the serious stuff, it's time to have that kind of conversation. And yeah. And it hit me in such a way because I am the firstborn, okay? My sisters do not have a relationship with my dad, okay? Yes, they know he's their father. But, as I told y'all before, honey, my relationship with my dad has grown and gotten stronger over the years since my brother passed, because, we had to go through and redevelop that relationship because there wasn't one. And, in all quite honesty, my dad had to grow up. And when he grew up, I was growing up because a lot of the stuff that I was going through was, kid shit and carrying on. And, so we got to that point. So that was something that was rather that way. So now catch this, okay? He tells me this. I got all, in my feelings a little bit because I don't want to leave without getting this done, right? So I done went through, changed my flight so that I can make sure that I'm doing this the right way, right? Praise the Lord, I did not spend $150 to change that ticket, okay? Thank you, Jesus. Because then I'd have been pissed. But got on a different flight, and I called Dad. I said, Daddy, look, I changed my flight. I could come and do this. We got a little bit of time in the morning. Well, child, he had an obligation. My daddy, he strips buildings and carrying on. When they got work to be done and a lot of the buildings and stuff, when they trying to strip the buildings and and prepare them either to be gutted out or whatever. But he does all that, okay? So he had a gig, and we did not get that done like I thought I was going to before leaving. So, darlings, I now have to go back to Detroit to go handle that, okay? I want to do it as soon as possible, of course, but now I just got to get my coin in order so that I can make that happen, you know? And I have to go. I figure if I go again on another weekend like I did, when I get there, I have to go straight to him. Okay? Like if I do a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again, then that means Friday during the day is to get up, go over to Daddy's, you know, make the thing happen, and then, you know, get all that done so that he got the majority of that time so that I can go through, get, you know, whatever questions need to be answered, you know, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's what this is for me. And I just ran this line. But yeah, so that's what's going on here, child. Now I get back home. I'll tell y'all about this old Red Roof Inn in a minute. Okay, because that's where I stayed, at the Red Roof Inn. And honey, the Red Roof Inn is not the prestigious Red Roof Inn that it used to be a long time ago. And honey, when I tell y'all I was not pleased with this room, but my budget was based on my accommodations for this room, baby, And I'm on a letter writing campaign because it is my goal to see if I can get a refund. Because, child, how do you give me a room with a dresser that you got the TV sitting on top of, but the dresser don't have any drawers? The air conditioning unit in the damn thing is stuck on freeze hell over. So when you turn the damn thing off, it doesn't turn off. It still ran. It was running. So much so to where, child, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I'm sitting in the little chair, you know, the office chair that they give you for the desk. I had nodded out a little bit, right? Because I said, oh, I'm a little tired. Closed my eyes. Next thing I know, child, the entire face of the air conditioner had fell on the damn floor, child. I thought somebody was trying to break in the damn room. The face fell on the floor. Then I'm sitting up here looking. Child, I had turned the thing off, so I thought it's still running, not doing anything. The whole damn thing froze up. I had to unplug the unit in order to get that damn thing to start running right. Okay? Child, man. The curtains, okay, now I know this is minute, but the window treatments, honey, were not cute at all. They look like somebody had handmade them or something, or was trying to do a quick stitch. They puffy, and the window treatments were not together at all, a subpar. And then to add insult to injury, child, why is it that when I flushed the toilet, honey, I said, what is going on? I ended up seeing water on the side of the tank. I said, where is water coming from, child? You ain't gonna tell me. Child, I did a test flush and I watched the water start to drip out the tank onto the floor. I said, child, if you don't quit playing. They wanted to move me into another room. I didn't trust any other room. And then those kinds of developments now, we got a lot of folks living in them. So they don't let you smoke in the room. So folks are sitting up there doing their thing, child. They're outside hanging around, you know. And it was like, okay, wait, child. No. Okay, I didn't even unpack the car. I did not unpack that car, child, until they went inside, because okay, that was too much for me to handle. So I'm on a mission to see about how much money I can get back, because now we're not going to do that like that, you hear? in any events, that was that. Now let's get into this because I'm almost home and I got to make a stop at the gas station. How many of y'all attended the town hall meeting that Mrs. Motley Broom had moderated and things yesterday? Okay. I see she didn't take a lot of questions that were the pre-written questions or whatever. And for me, this was a stunt and an agenda because I see what she's done. Now, y'all can call me crazy, but y'all do already. But the people that she invited out to speak are basically to help push her agenda. She basically workshopped everything that she wants to do in front of the people and not in front of council. Okay? So that everybody can already have an opinion. So that when it comes before council, they can sit up here and rah council. Okay? Let me say this. For those of you who are upset that council did not meet and all of that, okay? We understand that they have regulations. We understand. Let me stop here too. We understand that. Not regulation. They had a set schedule. Okay, we understand that that's made. Somebody wants to make sure that it's made years in advance. You know, you got a whole time. You know what the schedule is at the top of the year. Blah 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 blah. Yes. However, life is always lifing, honey. And just because we made this at the top of the year does not mean that shit don't change. And there are moments where I cannot make it, okay? Or whatever. This whole thing that the folks are getting upset about council, oh shit, they took the ATM away. Damn it. Oh, Lord have mercy. I forgot all about that. They did tell us that. That's my fault. I forgot. And I don't want to go over here because I got to get out the car. See, child, y'all make this difficult. And the other one, I got to get out of the car. Anywho. A lot of the unnecessary bullshit that I'm hearing that goes on with council is ridiculous. You know, she sat up there and blasted the council out and basically, you know, that little passive shit that she does. Oh, well, usually, you know, we're here and you guys, you know, expect us the first and third Mondays. I mean, we know we're here and, you know, it's all of that shit, okay? And okay, you're right. You are right, honey. You're right. First and third Mondays, yes. You are definitely right. At the same time of you being right, Miss Ma'am, honey, shit happens. Shit happens. Okay? Now, I understand that both Mackenzie and Karn are out of town, I think. Okay? Both of them are out of town. And, you know, involved in College Park business that took them out of town. And Councilwoman Arnold will be going out of town because, you know, with her job, she told us that, a while ago that, you know, the month of October, honey, I got a lot of travel I got to do with my job. So, darlings, shit happens. This whole idea of trying to hold their feet to the fire about the scheduling, I'm having a problem with. And then she sat up there and said, okay, well, this whole idea of rescheduling the meeting, you know, well, Councilwoman Arnold can't be here in person. She's going to be here on Zoom. Well, if she's still able to attend the meeting, okay, what's the problem? Now we do know this, that if the council people attend meetings and stuff like that on Zoom, that their vote doesn't count. Okay, it's considered they can't vote, even though they have a quorum there. Whatever that is, I don't understand what that is in the charter. However, and I don't even know if that's in the charter. I need to look at that to find out the legal things. That's something we need to ask Winston, because I know he has said that before when she was there on a Zoom call or whatever, and she couldn't vote. That was when they voted for Dr. Adedira as city manager. Okay, so I need to understand the legal ramifications of all that, because if she's there and you mark her as present because she's on Zoom, then hell, the vote should count because she's there. Okay, and in the meeting, I don't get it. I don't understand that. However, that's me. Okay. Still, we just have things that happen, and this whole idea of throwing everybody under the bus, because of something that you don't like, and this, that, and the third, yeah. It's a number of things with that just, it sounds shady. It's the way how she presented it that sounded shady. Okay. And again, as I'm listening to all this, I'm like, child, this is a workshop meeting. You got folks here to talk about everything that is supposed to be in workshop, but because that somebody didn't want to put this on the agenda for this coming Thursday, so you decided to invite them out to your town hall so that they could present a case to the people first before the damn thing is even workshop. Now, something ain't right with that. Something ain't right with that. I'm telling y'all, honey, as I watch this woman, honey, as I watch her, I'm telling y'all, honey, her stunts are stunts. She's completely stunts and shows, child, because now she's going to get everybody all up in arms about this damn recycling bit. And what's the other thing? It was the recycling. That was the big one. And, the home tax credit thing. Okay. Whatever this is that we can opt out of. Okay, which I need to, when we get to talking about them taxes and stuff, that shit starts to go, it goes over my head a little bit, because it starts to go into areas that I really need to understand it like I know the back of my hand. And so I need to hear it again and then break it down so that I'm in the clear. But I'm telling y'all, honey, this woman does this shit. And I'm like, okay. But all right, since we are here. It's awfully interesting, too, that Ambrose Clay shows up. And if I remember correctly, there was a comment that I was told or heard about the idea that, during his 16 years of being on council, that they have never had the number of missed meetings or whatever the hell this is, right? The way that we do now. And I'm like, okay, here we go with this shit. And see, Ambrose is really starting to piss me off, all right? And he is really, really, really starting to piss me all the way off. And why? It's because he got all this little back alley shit that's coming out of his goddamn mouth that really means nothing, okay? Because you sitting up here pointing out shit that was going on when you were in council, honey. Some of this shit, honey, is residue from you and your fucking 16 years that you was up in there. So why all of a sudden is it a fucking problem? Here? Somebody explain that to me, motherfucker. But, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But, Okay. I gotta pump this gas, y'all. I got to get on the Chevron reward. I don't have my Chevron rewards thing, and I keep saying every time I come here, I was going to get it. Okay, but nonetheless, that just bothers me. Okay. But what did y'all think about all of that? Okay. What did y'all think about this town hall meeting? And why is it that the town hall meetings, her town hall meetings, are always on the days that they say that they're going to cancel the meeting, and more so postpone it or reschedule? I don't think that everybody's giving the council credit that they actually postpone the meetings versus canceling them altogether. Okay? And I think that's something that we need to look into. What is it about that has everybody all up in arms? Because shit gets canceled all the time. So why is it that folks are having an issue? I really want to know that. What completely is the issue about them saying, hey, we're going to postpone or cancel or whatever?
Welcome to
because shit, we got other shit to do.
This week, we're spotlighting one of the nation's spookiest road trips, Nevada's infamous EZ Highway. This highway will take you through the rugged Nevada desert.
Come on.
Start at the famous extraterrestrial
Give me all 8
highway
gallons
sign.
of this, child.
Plan
Hold
stop
on, y'all.
at the Alien Research
I'm trying to make sure I don't
Scan the QR code to try
splash
our free
gas on me. Because I'm at the top. It's saying I'm full. Wait a minute. But I know I can squeeze a little bit more out of here so I can get this all 8 gallons that I'm trying to get. Oh shit. No, I can't. It's buckling out. Damn.
Double shot energy or triple shot energy.
It done buckled back out on me, honey. I saw it splash out. So nope. Can't do that. So I'm extra full. Which is cute. Yes, I want a receipt. But nonetheless, this is. I'm really trying to understand all this. I know Jason got up and was asking questions, and I'm pointing him out because the question that he asked was around, the taxes and stuff, and he was like, well, when he lived in Utah, he got the same house and blah, blah, yakety. But he said he's paying 10 times the amount in taxes here in Georgia that he was in Utah. Well, honey, you're not in Utah. Can we start there? You're not in Utah. So whatever the Utah thing was, or however Utah state is doing, sweetness, that's Utah. Georgia is much different. Okay, Georgia has other things going on. Georgia is also a state where we got imports and exports coming in through Savannah. We got that port open. So all of our taxes and carrying on, honey, are based on a lot that's going on in the city and in the state, because this is Georgia. Okay. So I thought that was rather interesting. And quite comical, actually. Okay, now press pause for just a second, y'all. This don't make no fucking sense. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Do you see? That is an 8-ounce bag of potato chips. Do you know that bitch is $5? $5, $4.99 for an 8-ounce bag of potato chips. Potato chips, you hear me? And I made the mistake the other day. I called myself being cute because I said, well, oh, okay. I have house gas and carrying on, and he likes plain potato chips. So he asked me to get him a Pepsi and a bag of potato chips, right? All right. And I think I'm only going to get him one Pepsi. Wait a minute. Because I try to, when they on sale or whatever, it don't make sense to not do the sale. I'll get him. But yeah. But this here, this is 2 5/8 ounces. This is $2.69. And this bag is mostly air. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I know I'm sounding like all the old folks, honey, back in the day. But prices like this, child, it's like, where did we go wrong, and how did we allow this to happen? Okay. Because I swear this don't make no sense. $5 for some damn chip. And I get, child, that don't even make no sense though. Because this is basically $3 for 2.5 ounces. I might as well get the damn 8 ounces and spend the $5. Because this is, child, this don't even make sense. That's what it don't make sense, child. Child, okay.
White out.
Going through. Just going through. Look at this. This used to be a quarter. How many of these? That's $1. Oh. Remember these? They used to be 75 cents. Now they 2 for $3. I mean, that's $1.50 each. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, honey. The honey buns are 2 for $3. Them damn things. Yeah, okay. I tell you the God honest truth. Hey. Hit it twice. Yeah, child. It's $10 on bullshit. All right, I'm almost done now. Oh no, where's my? I can take that receipt. Thank you. Listen, y'all better start asking for y'all receipts. Then it got to the point now to where it's so used to folks not asking for them. You could just throw it away. Yeah. Now where am I? I'm up here at the Chevron, right here on Main Street. Right over here by the what's the name of these little apartments that's right next to the what's the name of the damn thing? I can't think. Crickets, JR Crickets. I'm right over here by the JR Crickets, y'all. Okay. This little Chevron right here. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure that I utilize our gas stations and stuff here in College Park. Just because it's here in College Park. And things, But, this is my backup gas station. I come here like when I'm leaving work and gotta stop. My main gas station is Super K right there on Old National. Because I don't like that Chevron on Old National. I don't like that. Ever since that boy got shot and killed up there, I watched that on the news. No, I don't like that one at all. And it just seems so that way. You know? It just it feels all seedy and tawdry. You know? And they had that stupid ass 24-hour barbershop next door or adjacent to it that wasn't nothing but a drug front. How do you tell? I don't know no man that's gonna be up 24 hours wanting a damn haircut. Okay? Now the ladies may go get their hair done because that's a process. If you're trying to get braids, you're trying to get whatever because of like 2 or 3 hours to do your hair and this, that, and other, I can see that. Okay? Because back home in Detroit, we used to have 24-hour barbershops. I mean, hair salons. And a lot of the working girls, honey, the working girls, they would come out and get their hair did and kid. What did you do with couples? The police sitting up here, I guess they're trying to see what the hell these folks doing. They're sitting here at the light, and they let the light change on them right here at Princeton. But okay. That ain't my business, right? But anywho, we're going to continue on. It's just very interesting, y'all. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. The shit that I see and that we go through. They're going to put a light up here on Columbia. We need to rally for them to put a light right here at Columbia and Main Street, y'all. They need a light right there. Why? Because trying to come out of that, for those who are trying to make any kind of turn off of Columbia, because of how these cars are parked on that angle, you can't see around the car. So, you know, those are accidents waiting to happen. Then we need a light right there at Main Street and Columbia. Okay? And quiet as it's kept, since John Calvin and Main Street is now a one-way street, they really can move that light. They can take that light and just leave it there at Columbia. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, they can take that. But I'll let them do that because, see, there may be something with the timing in that, because as I'm thinking about it, you know, the cars that are parked trying to get over there to the corner grill and to the other little shops or whatever, you know, that light might help with the timing so that the folks can pull out and or whatever the case may be. That well, we got to look into that. But definitely a light needs to go right there at Columbia. Y'all see all this damn darkness right here? Y'all can't even see me. Now this is Main Street right here, right? Or Roosevelt Highway. Are we still Main Street? Because I done already crossed over. This here is all this area right here between Hospitality Way, right here, where we turn to go over the freeway. I mean, not the freeway, but the railroad tracks. All that between the lights, that's right there between the GICC and down here at the AC Hotel. I just traveled through all that. All of that is nothing but darkness, child. Nothing but darkness. They need lights over there. And I don't know if that's us as the city or the state. They need lights. Oh, child, they're entirely dark. Too dark. Okay? But yeah, I wanted to come to y'all as I'm coming home, because as I'm listening to, I listened to most of it, okay, of the town hall meeting. And child, I'm folks are upset. Wait a minute, because somebody was upset that they're talking about Queenie is being sued by the city, blah, 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 blah. And if she's being sued by the city, how come Winston is her attorney? How come she can't get her own attorney? Because, darlings, that's simple 101. If she's an employee of the city and she's being named in something because she's the face of the city, okay, She's the face of the city. Oh, they said they're suing her for just doing her job. They're not suing her per se, honey. She is the active person that the city is going after. I mean, the people going after. She's the person who is the face of the city. Okay? So if she's the face of it, then hell, that's an on-the-job thing. So who else is going to represent her but the city attorney? Now, y'all don't like the city attorney, then you raise the funds for her to have her own attorney, because that means that if she chooses an attorney that is not the city attorney, she has to pay for it her goddamn self. Julie asked me, what documentation do I have to support that? Ain't no damn documentation needed. That's simple. That is simple. That there is simple. That's common sense. That is common sense. Child back. Then it sat there and told you, okay, girl, we suing you. Okay, we coming after you. And you sit up there and say, oh, well, okay, my insurance is going to take care of it. But it's just like going to the doctor's office and they tell you you got to come out of pocket because you got a copay. And you're like, well, what the fuck do I have insurance for if I still got to come out of my pocket? Okay? Same thing here. Okay? Everything now, she's protected by the city because we already have an attorney. Now, you want something extra and special? Oh, but girl, you got to come out of pocket with that. Now, I don't have to have no representation or no this, that, and the other to explain that. That's simple as fuck. That's simple. And then somebody said, oh, well, that's the city manager's. No, that ain't the city manager's decision per se. Like that, y'all try to make it sound like, oh, she didn't have no choice. Darling, no, she got a choice. The choice is, if you want the city to pay for it, because this is an on-the-job thing, you want to take the attorney that we got. If you want another attorney, honey, you can always decline counsel. But that means that you're going to have to go and do the damn thing yourself, and it's coming out of pocket. Sometimes I wonder how, and here's the other thing I think that I'm going to stop at the mailbox, y'all. I think here's the other thing that got me, and that there is the amount of open records requests that have been generated, honey. The mayor made a point to give us an update on the number of open records requests that have been generated and made and all this old bullshit, honey. Okay. I was like, okay. Well, it's a question, an answer to a question that some folks have as far as how many requests have been made, how many are outstanding, because they, folks are still trying to, they requested all this other stuff or whatever. But she said something that I thought was rather interesting, and this here is telling some shit. She said that somebody requested emails for everything, honey. And they got to go through 25,000 something emails because they got to redact information. $25,000 emails. Really? And I get it. The children, honey, want to. Lord have mercy. I swear. A lot of it, they're trying to say, oh, no, a lot of this is folks wanting information on the GICC and information on police reports and all this, that, and the third. Okay. That's cute. But honey, we are really and truly into making sure that y'all want all this so-called information because y'all still claiming that nobody is being transparent. Okay. I say okay. Do what the hell you feel. Here. Do what you feel, children. Because, honey, this is kind of ridiculous to me. And of course, she justified it by saying, well, Perry, you guys have a right to any and everything, honey, because we work for you. And as long as you're a taxpayer, you know, all that old bullshit. And I'm like, girl, okay. Half of this shit that they're asking for, they're going through it as if they are lawyers trying to subpoena somebody for a case. Okay? And, all right. You know, all right. Do what you feel, honey. Do what you feel. I just can't wait till all this is over. Because here's what I want to know. When it's all said and done, whoever is on the right side of the wind for this, if the recall doesn't go through, will they sit back and shut the fuck up and let these people do their damn jobs? Or are they going to come back at something else? Huh? When the lawsuits are done and our illustrious Mrs. Motley Broom loses again, okay, is everybody going to sit back and really start paying attention to this heifer and stop babying and coddling her? Huh? Now, are we going to show them any kind of grace and mercy? Are we going to side-eye them every time that we see them or whatever the case may be? Are they going to be gracious winners? And instead of doing the I told you so bullshit, because I already know Mose ain't. Mose is going to see me and be like, well, hell, you was on the wrong side. I told you was bullshit full of shit. I already hear his conversation. Okay? But what is this going to look like? And what will the day-to-day operations of the city look like? Because right now, we are still in this divide, and right now it is a proven fact that this woman don't want to do shit. She don't want to do anything with this council. She does not want to do anything with this council, period. She just doesn't want to. Okay? And I want to know what the end result is going to be. I wish if I had the crystal ball, honey, that gave me all the right interpretations, child. Okay, of what's to come. I wish I can see that. But right now, this is it's tiring. It's tiring, all the ego tripping. All the, I got to get this out first. All this old bullshit, honey. One of my colleagues didn't want this to go on the agenda for Thursday. So since they're meeting Thursday, she brings the people out to a Monday night meeting. Oh, wait a minute, it's Tuesday, right? Wait, no, it's Monday because the day is Tuesday. She brings them out to a Monday night town hall meeting so that they can actually do the workshop presentation in front of the people. So that this time the people can ask questions, because y'all know during workshop, the people don't get to ask questions in workshop. Only council does. So yeah, You're setting this up because you're trying to stack the fucking deck. And that, my darling, it's not illegal, but it's completely unethical. Completely unethical. And at this particular time, I know dimes to donuts, child. Nobody is going to say that you're being unethical. Mrs. Motley Broom. That was completely unethical. And you're under the guise of, oh, I just want them to come and give you the information and give you this and show you this and so that you can know. Bitch, you are stacking the deck. And you know what you're doing. You're stacking the deck earlier about this thing with counsel about this HB 581 thing. As I said, currently we're not opted out. We have nothing in this place to say that we opted out, but, and you did that and then moved on to the next point. What the hell was the but for? Currently we're not opted out, but. See, I caught that. And again, this here is the overplay from the underlay, honey. And I'm sick and tired of us governing this way. I'm sick and tired of us feeling as though everything is a one-up moment. A one-up moment. This is ridiculous. So having said all that, y'all, let me go up in here. I've got to lay my ass down and just stretch, child. I was at work today, and oh my God, this wave of sleep just came over me, honey. I got the nod and carrying on, and I don't know why. It just happened. And I'm like, oh, honey, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go up in here. So thank you guys for riding me home. I'm home safely. Got my mail, got what I needed. And we're going to go on from there. So we'll talk again soon, okay? I still got to do part 2 of the trail. I'm going to do that. That's coming up. And I got some other goodies within the series that I'm doing. I got some other things coming. So we'll talk, okay? Ciao.